So one of the things which really in our brain, which is implicated in the ADHD, is what we call the default mode network. It's the circuit in the brain which is active when we are not very actively focused on something. And one of the things which is said is people with ADHD, they tend to lack a filter. So for most of us without ADHD, we are being sort of constantly bombarded with all the sensory input from our 5 senses, but our default mode network can sort of cut off the senses or cut off the impulses or the data which is coming in from the senses for things we don't need, and only take in the data which is useful for what we are doing, the task we are doing at present. People with ADHD cannot do that. They don't have that filter, so the brain gets very overwhelmed easily with all the sensory input. So people who have ADHD, they do tend to get a lot of sort of irritation or agitation or feeling of overwhelm when they are going for like in a supermarket where there are a lot of things around, or if they are in a very crowded place with a lot of noise and a lot of sights and sounds and smells and colors. That tends to overwhelm them, and the brain gets overwhelmed and they can get sort of irritable.